We know many of you have questions about what to expect as your child returns to school in September. After all, it will have been almost 6 months since our schools were last open. The COVID-19 pandemic has impacted the lived experiences of students, families, and staff in different and significant ways. We know that some people with certain identity groups have been impacted in disproportionate ways. As we navigate through a new learning and teaching landscape, we remain committed to providing safe and equitable places to learn and work, with safety, success, and well-being of students and staff at the center of all we do. In elementary schools, students in kindergarten to grade 8 will return to in-class learning 5 days a week. In secondary schools, grade 9 to 12 students will attend schools in an adaptive learning model, where they will receive a mixture of learning at school and remotely at home. Some students will not return in person, but attend PDSB online school. For students who will be joining us in person, their school routine will look a bit different this year. These measures are in place to help keep our schools safe. This video will provide an overview of what to expect with respect to health and safety measures as schools reopen. These plans have been developed based on direction from the Ministry of Education and guidance from Peel Public Health. Every morning, all families must complete a self-assessment to determine if it is safe for their child to attend school. Students should not come to school if they are sick or experiencing symptoms of COVID-19. As students arrive and leave school each day, our priority will be getting them to and from their classroom in a safe, distanced manner. Whether students arrive at school by walking, bike, car, or bus, students will be directed to a designated area for safe physical distancing. Please follow the specific instructions provided by your school. As students enter the building, they will be required to sanitize their hands. Hand sanitizer stations will be available at all entrances and in every classroom. Proper hand hygiene routines will continue throughout the school day. Students in grade 1 to 12 will be required to wear masks or face coverings while inside the school. Students may choose to wear their own masks or face coverings from home or one provided by the school. Masks and face coverings for kindergarten students are not mandatory but strongly recommended. All schools will follow new procedures to promote physical distancing to the best extent possible. Smaller hallways and stairwells will become a one-way path with directional arrows posted on the walls. There will be signs placed around the school to remind students, staff, and essential visitors of the enhanced health and safety measures and physical distancing protocols. Every school will look a little bit different. Furniture in classrooms will be moved around and in some cases removed to help maintain physical distancing between students and staff. Lockers will not be used. Students will keep essential items with them at all times. If cubbies are used, they will be spaced appropriately to maintain physical distance, and they will be cleaned and disinfected between use. Please consider this when planning the items students will bring to school. Gymnasiums will be open, and whenever possible, health and physical education classes will take place outside. However, all change rooms will be closed. Outside play structures will also be closed. Students will be required to remain in their cohort groups while outside and cannot mix with other cohorts. No contact sport will be allowed. To help keep our learning environment safe, schools will be cleansed and disinfected more thoroughly and more often than in a typical school year, in commonly used rooms and facilities throughout the day, with an increased frequency of cleaning of high-touch surfaces. On a nightly basis, all classrooms, portables, washrooms, and school offices will be thoroughly cleaned and disinfected using hospital-grade disinfectant. Throughout the day, elementary students will remain in one group to limit interactions with other students, including lunch and recess. This group is called a cohort. Students are asked to bring their own lunch with them, and when they cannot, a designated area will be available where families can drop lunches off during the school day to limit traffic inside the school. Each class will be assigned a designated washroom and water fountain to use. As much as possible, classes will travel as a group to use designated washrooms and fountains during their designated washroom break. Students must wash their hands while in the washroom before returning to class. In the event a student needs to be picked up midday by their parent or caregiver, they will be directed to a designated waiting area. Parents or caregivers will phone or buzz from outside of the school and wait for the child to meet them at the door. To minimize the number of visitors at schools, parents or caregivers will not be permitted inside the school building unless they have an appointment. Families are asked to call or email the school first. High school students attending the adaptive model will be divided into 2 cohort groups that attend school in person on a rotating schedule. Within each class, cohorts will be limited to approximately 15 students to reduce the number of interactions with different individuals. High schools will designate washrooms for specific classrooms to use. To coordinate washroom breaks, schools may use a hall pass system with 1 student per class permitted at a time. As high school students will be dismissed before lunchtime, students will not eat lunch at school. All cafeterias will be closed, and vending machines will not be available. For more information on the Peel Board's reopening plans, visit our website, www.peelschools.org/reopening. Thank you for helping us as we prepare for a safe reopening for all.